Imagine you're working for a company and you and your coworkers have been laboring together for a couple years now at this same jobs, working very hard every day together. But then one day, two of these coworkers of yours that you've grown quite close to, they go behind everyone's backs and they get this person to give them a glowing recommendation and go straight to the CEO to ask them for two executive positions. And you might be like, whoa, what are you doing here? We are all wanting to go for these executive positions, and you're going behind our back and you're trying to apply for it behind everyone's back. And you feel a little bit betrayed by these two friends of yours that are going for this executive position by doing some pretty cutthroat methods. That's sort of what we see here in Matthew chapter 20. Whenever the sons of Zebedee, James and John, go to Jesus, or rather they get their mother to go to Jesus for them and ask him for a favor. This old lady coming to him and saying, "Can you please do me a favor, Jesus? Can you let your sons be the ones sitting at your right hand and at your left?" And Jesus then has a conversation with them about it. But after that scene in verse 24, these disciples are livid that James and John did that. And this is when Jesus goes and teaches them a lesson about real honor. You see, we all are going for that promotion. We all want that honor that comes from people. We want people to look at us. We want people to respect us and so we can feel great about ourselves. But the problem with striving after honor is that we do so at the expense of others so many times. We want to step on others and step over others in order to get past them, in order that we can rise to the top. But Jesus' kingdom isn't like that. The one who is at the top is at the bottom. The one who is first is last, and the last is first. He is an upside-down kingdom. So the person who is the boss is the one who's serving everybody, the one who's in the trenches, the one who's doing all of the grunt work, the things that nobody wants to do. Jesus said that whoever wishes to be first among you must be your slave. And so Jesus tells us what true honor in the kingdom is like. It comes through being servants of each other. Not through insisting that we give each other these fancy titles or this outward signs of respect, but rather it comes through service to the Father. And our honor isn't going to come in an amazing paycheck. It isn't going to come in the form of glorifying words in front of hundreds of people. It's going to come in the form of God praising you and God alone. And we should seek His glory and what He thinks of us more than what other people on earth think about us. And that's really what discipleship is all about.